Another character? Possibly, if this is the part I know.
What am I going to do with you?
Hey, Full Metal.
I guess what happened
Metal
is still
Freeba
bothering
1.
you.
How's it going, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while.
Poor
Or,
thing.
actually, I'm kind of
I should
surprised.
just
Both
stop
of you
her
guys
from
are
going to
here at such a
Redwood
late time. Yeah, I don't know what time it is where you guys are at, but it's pretty late here.
Whenever she goes
I
there,
just felt
she
like
ends
playing
up
this game
getting
because I
hurt.
didn't get to stream earlier today. And I'm not that tired.
Polka, help me pick some flowers later, okay?
Poor Polka. She's dealing with all kind of stress. Ow. It's the worst eating animation I have ever seen.
Hey, Rita, did you notice that magician girl from yesterday wasn't around today?
Yeah, you're right.
Magician girl.
I guess I should have taken a picture of her.
Are you still messing around with that stuff? You need to look at things with your own two eyes. You'd see
Or
things a
look at
whole
through
lot
a lens.
clearer if you weren't always looking at them through bent glass.
What, bent glass, aka a lens?
That's not what photography's about at all, Beto. And another thing, it isn't called bent glass. It's called a lens.
Mm-hmm. Like I said. Wait, you don't eat like that? True-la-la-la-la-la.
Still,
How you been, Full
you
Metal?
have to feel
It's been a
sorry
little
for
while,
that girl.
maybe a couple
I guess
days
she
at
won't
least.
be around for much longer.
Feel free to enjoy Eternal Sonata. It's one of my
She
favorite
won't.
games
What
of
are
all
you
time.
talking
Even
about?
though it can get pretty long and lengthy.
Don't you know anything?
But it
That
does
girl
have some
was
pretty
able
good
to use
characters and the
magic,
combat
and that means
systems,
she must be
and
sick
especially
with
the
some
moves
kind
in
of
this,
incurable
the special moves
illness.
in this game are pretty amazing.
And it's always fatal?
That's right. Yeah. Only people
always
who are going
fatal.
to die soon are able to
It's
use
so
magic
confusing
like
this
that.
game.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess being able to use magic isn't that great after all.
No, it's not. You can't use magic powers unless you're really sick. This world's pretty messed up.
That's so
I
confusing.
get it. That's why no one
I'm
in
so
town wanted
sick
to get
and now I
married
got
from
magic.
yesterday. They didn't want to catch her
So
illness
weird.
too.
Yeah, that's right. But the disease isn't actually contagious. That's just a rumor somebody started.
Whoever made
A
that room is a
rumor?
dick.
Yeah, it's weird. Most of the time, people don't really trust each other. But when it comes to something that they think might hurt them, they'll believe
I've
just
been
about
good.
anything they
Got
hear.
done with my final earlier, my last final,
And they'll
which was an
ignore
online
almost
one earlier
anything else
today.
that doesn't help them
I
directly.
was able to enjoy my day hanging out with one of my friends who I haven't seen for a
Yes.
while, and my family.
As long as they have
And
food on their table,
Now I'm just
they don't
relaxing in
care
my
if other
room,
people out there are starving.
playing one of my favorite games, streaming one of my favorite games of all time that I haven't
And
ever
that's
gotten
why
to
we still
stream
bred to bring them, right?
before I pass out. And hopefully I don't pass out anytime soon, because I'd still like to get a decent way through this game, because I love this game.
Okay, Pete. We leave first thing in the morning.
What?
What? The strange look of shock on his face. Hey, there's an orange kitty sitting up there. Hey, now they're saying who the stories are written by. Do I have an intro scene now? Like, well, I guess 3 of the main characters, technically 4 main characters have been introduced now, and they're the 4 main ones for the most part. So I guess it kind of makes sense that they would start doing this, doing the intro credits. Hey, Dirt, or I guess Sam, as you want to ask me to call you a couple of times, or Durder. How's it going? He dropped the bread? Oh, I didn't see that. That's sad. I'm guessing you haven't decided on a name to call me yet, because you don't want to call me TVG or Death Punch yet. But how's it going, Durder? Or Sam? Or Durdin? Durdin? Welcome to Eternal Sonata. And this late night stream. Invalid. You didn't see Brett drop. Oh shush, I've played this game enough times, at certain points I just don't know these things. I do love this game. Morning stream? It's not morning. Here it's not morning at all, it's like 6:40, it's 1:46 a.m. Well, I guess for you it would be morning, because you're in a totally different time zone than most of us in America. So I'm in Central America, in the United States, so, yeah.
Oh. Hey, Redo, aren't you excited about tomorrow to fall asleep? And besides, it's
Gee,
way
you're in a
too
pretty
early
different
to
time
go
zone
to
from me,
bed
too.
anyway.
I like Riddles out cold.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go out and look at the stars or something.
Oh yeah, in a fantasy game like this, perfectly fine. Two very young kids. I mean,
Never
Riddle's
seen any
16, but
stars
still.
out in the sky tonight.
Totally living by themselves.
I
and
guess all
feeling
the
good.
bright lights from the
Perfectly
city
fine.
make it hard to see them.
He never removes that hat this entire game, if I'm correct. I don't think so. I don't think that hat ever does come off. I mean, I think he might take it off once, but he still carries it and then puts it right back on. I think. But yeah, pretty much always has that hat.
Olga, there you are. I was wondering where you went when I didn't see you in your room. Retardanda certainly is beautiful at night.
Do you think so?
Also, I will say this now, anybody who has played this game before, I mean, I know this game very well, and I know everything in the story of this game, but for anybody who has never seen or knows anything about this, who doesn't know anything about this game, no spoilers,
Yes,
anybody?
well, things always seem nicer in our
Because
memories.
this game is one of those
It's still
games, if
just
something
as
gets
beautiful.
spoiled, it kind of ruins everything.
You'll have bad dreams if you stay up too late. Come on, let's get some sleep.
No. I know what Dragon's Dogma is, but I've never played it, and in my current future, I do not see me ever playing it. There's good things about it, it's just not my kind of game.
Really?
Try Crescendo Incorporated. That's a cool name for a developing company. Eternal Sonata. Roll credits. I guess the name technically wasn't said. They just showed the title.
No, it's not. This place used to be much
there you
more
are.
beautiful. You have a heart that sees the world with open eyes, don't you?
I think that's how dreams work, lady. Well, trust me, by the end of this game, you won't know what to think about dreams.
And what are you doing out here this late at night?
There's a lot of things you'll have second thoughts about by the end of this game.
Everything in the
This
world
game's actually
slowly
this
fades
game is
with time.
really deep. The story is
It's very
really,
difficult
really
to
deep.
remain still.
It's a really good
Things
story.
exactly as they are.
Also,
You
just for
want
everybody
to
else,
see
even if
them.
it's not a spoiler technically, don't try to think you understand an explanation of this game, because try to
Because
keep it to
everything
yourself
shifts
so that
over
other people can try to
over
figure out
time.
their own stuff.
No one really notices the change.
Because this game has an incredibly good story. Top hat dude. Yeah, he's one of the main characters of this game. If not the main character this game is focused around.
The things that Frederick has seen, is it all really just a dream? The difference between dreams and reality may very well just be relative.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Yeah, and we're in Paris, France right now.
Well,
just to
don't
understand, so
know.
you guys understand where this
guess
scene is
it just
happening.
came into my
Where
mind
Frederick is laying in bed
when I
sleeping.
was watching Frederick's face
The guy right
while
there,
he was
Frederick.
sleeping.
That may be more true than
Mr.
we know.
Chopin.
Perhaps
Yep,
what Mr.
Frederick
Chopin
Chopin, the
was
famous
experiencing
composer.
is not a dream.
This game, just so you guys do know, this isn't a spoiler, this is
Only
actually
the
a fact about the
individual
game.
determines
It's based
what is
around
dream
the music
and reality.
and a little bit of the life of
Just
Frederick
because
Chopin,
his
one of the
eyes
most
are
famous
closed,
and
that does not
well-known
necessarily mean
classical
that he's
music
dreaming.
composers of all time.
However, if he comes to think that the world he's in on the other side is the true reality, then
Then, it's possible he may never return to our reality.
I think that might be his wife. Or it's supposed to be Frederick Chopin's wife.
Wow! So you can use magic powers too, Frederick?
That's
Oh,
cool.
but then that must mean you're like me. And that you're gonna die soon too.
That's so dark.
Yes, you're right. I'm afraid that may very well be true.
So, what kind of magic can you use?
Well, essentially any and all kinds of magic. After all, this whole world is in my dream.
Dun dun dun. It's like, what is this madness?
You're a strange man, Frederick.
No, it's true. Everything around us is all a part of my dream. Even you, just a product of my imagination.
Should we say mic drop?
Okay then. If what you say is true, can you tell what I'm thinking about right now? If we really are inside your dream, then reading my mind should be easy for you.
Of course it is. You were thinking that you don't want to use your magical abilities in front of other people anymore. Am I correct?
No, that's not weird.
I don't blame you for feeling that way. No one likes to be hurt.
Frederick, there's something I'd really like to show you, but it's in the forest. Would you come with me?
Yay! We finally get to play.
You want me to go with you to the forest? You mean right now?
Yes, because it can only be seen at night.
Alright, we finally have Frederick in the party. Frederick Chopin. Yep. He has the pine baton. I too imagine blonde, deadly ill witches in my sleep. Sacred signature, his healing ability, and pure grave. Pure grave. Unfortunately, he's only level 1, and she's only level 2. But, anyways, let's move on, shall we? Actually, let me see what I can do here. I'm gonna put him out in front. Frederick's one of my favorite characters in this game. Forest. Oh yeah, we go up this way. Of course, there's nothing. No. But yeah, you guys are gonna get to see some combat soon, which is good. Always good. Unfortunately, go. Hey, save points. Save points are nice. It's kind of weird how this game likes to do like a bunch of split stories, and then all the stories come together. I mean, it's mostly just because the characters don't meet each other. Yeah, this game's pretty convoluted at certain points, to say the least. And extremely dark, too. At certain points, even though, like, just the way and the art design that this game has, you would definitely not think this game gets dark at all. It kind of does, in a weird way. I mean, it's not dark as, like, deadly dark, but it's just kind of dark in a strange kind of way.